Next up, we have a grade 11 student from Holy Rosary High School, Cassandra Sadork. She hates math and loves Taylor Swift. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. She also has spent 880 hours on Animal Crossing. Interesting. Not only that, but Cassandra can play 3 instruments.
The title of her speech is No One Likes a Musician.
Welcome Cassandra Sadork onto the stage!
Thank you all for welcoming me here for the first time. Have you ever watched a movie that didn't have any music? Or played a video game where the ending boss fight was completely silent? No intense music, not even a spooky little jingle. Have you ever been on a road trip to Omaha, Nebraska with your great aunt Susan with no crappy pop music playing on the radio to listen to? I know I have. Have you ever Now imagine American Psycho if Patrick Bateman didn't have Huey Lewis in the news. There'd be nothing to be hip to be square about. See, the thing is, we live our lives with so much background music, and we don't even notice it. It is such a simple yet complicated thing that we take so for granted. I try not to. I love music. If you've ever seen me in public, I'm probably always wearing a band shirt or always listening to music. And please don't ask me to name 3 songs from that band to prove I listen to them, or else I will recite their entire Wikipedia page to you. And I love live music so much. There's nothing better than being at the barricade for a show you've been waiting for months and anticipating, and singing every word with people just like you that you've never met before. And if you've probably seen me, I'm probably the rowdiest one in the section, and I'm not even drinking. And if you're the guy from April 14th, 2022, at the Slipknot show in Saskatoon, at the Sasktel Center, Section G, row 13, seat 5, I am so sorry for punching you in the back of the head. I really didn't mean to. But for as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a singer. The thing is, I suck at singing. One of my earliest memories is going around in a circle with my girl guide group, and we all talked about what we wanted to be when we grew up. And I said I wanted to be a singer, and they all laughed at me. But you know what? They were right for that. The thing is, I am bad at singing. I'm so bad, I sound like a heavy-duty dumpster being dragged on a hot concrete road kind of bad. It's not good. So you know what? They were right. Laugh away, mean little girls. But I stopped being a narcissist, and I realized if I wanted to do something with my life, it wasn't going to be singing. So I thought about brain surgery. Turns out you need to be smart for something like that. You don't want somebody who can hardly remember what 5 + 6 is operating on your noggin. Thought about writing in film. Turns out I'm not pretentious enough for that. Yes, I do like annoying people with weird, obscure facts from random, obscure movies that you've probably never heard of. But again, not pretentious enough for that. And then band. One day, I realized I actually liked the class I had been taking for years. I know, pretty crazy, right? Now listen, I'd say I'm a pretty mediocre musician. I'm better at writing it, I know. So humble. But no, I'm not here to promote my career as a SoundCloud rapper. Although you guys should totally follow my SoundCloud page at... I'm kidding. I'm not a SoundCloud rapper yet. The yet's important. You see, I'm like a year and a half from graduating and dedicating my life to music. But it took me a long time to actually get to the stage where I feel confident in saying that I want to be a musician. I used to never practice. But I changed my mind, and practicing has really helped me to get to where I am today. And as Pitbull once said, I saw, I came, I conquered. Or should I say, I saw, I conquered, I came. I have never been a prodigy. I know prodigies. That is not me. It takes me a long time to learn how to play instruments and to learn songs. I'm bad at sight reading. Anyway, I should probably mention what I play. You may think it's something cool, like the trumpet or the flute. Nah, it's the euphonium. It's not even a tuba. And it's fine if you don't know what it is. No one does. I also play the trombone, not even the cool slidey trombone. Mine has valves. It's not cheating, it just means I'm totally not swole like most trombone players. I also play the bass guitar. Anyways, for years I sucked. Whatever. I literally listened to a podcast in my earbuds during grade 8 band. I'm so sorry, Mr. Sikora. And I'd pause it whenever we had to play. Again, 10 out of 10 student. And then the pandemic. I realized as I was sitting in my room playing The Sims 4 on my laptop, I was drowning my Sims one by one in the pool when I realized I was missing something. Therapy. I'm kidding. I realized that I severely missed being able to play music every day, and that is something I took very much for granted. So when I got back to school and got back to band, I was serious. I was like Vin Diesel when you mentioned family serious. And I was gonna metaphorically Tokyo drift my way to a music career. But it's my dream. And as crazy as it seems, I want to be a composer and a touring bassist. Also known as I want to be poor all my life. See, the thing is, you tell your parents you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, and they're like, okay, cool. You tell your parents you want to be a musician, and they're like, you sure, kid? I'm kidding, my parents love me. Anyways, I'll tell people I want to be a musician, and they always ask me, how are you going to make money, though? And I tell them the truth. I don't know. You tell me. But anyway, people don't see art as any kind of real job. People just don't understand the importance of it. Imagine watching commercials that were just completely silent, just really awkward ad campaigns. You don't see it. That's why music is so important and we don't even realize it. But I'm no professional. Music is hard, and succeeding in it is even harder. That's why you don't go on a blind date at some random restaurant and meet someone who says they are a musician. Because it's hard to be successful as a musician. And musicians also can't get dates. I know that from experience. And anyways, nobody likes a musician.